Okay, morning all. So this will be a video for Monday's lesson, period 1. All this is going to do is talk you through a couple of examples for what we're going to do today. It is a mixture of finding the missing side and finding the missing angle. Okay, so a big mixture using both methods that we've been doing last week. Okay, so as a starter here, if you can pause the video just now and complete this just now. Alright, back to it then, let's go over it. So we have got, to label this triangle is the first step. Hypotenuse is over there, across from the right angle. Draw a line from the angle through the triangle and you will get to the opposite side. The adjacent is the one left over. We are using SOHCAHTOA here as before. And we have a number at the opposite, so we tick that. We have a number at the hypotenuse, we tick that, which means we're using sine. Sine x is opposite over hypotenuse. Sine x we know is then 50, that's where our opposite is, and 98 is what our hypotenuse is at. Using the notes from Thursday and Friday, we know that to find x, we have to do inverse of sine, so sine minus 1. You can use that, remember, in the online calculator. And in those brackets, 50 divided by 98. Given us, in this case, 30.7. You should see 30.677. So that other 7 rounds the 6 up to a 7, making it 30.7 degrees. Okay, hopefully you managed to get that okay. If not, you've got the solutions there. Have a look through them. Okay, so just very quickly, I'm going to go through these examples with you. It is a mixture, as you can see. One of them is finding the side, one of them is finding the angle. So always the first step is to label the triangle. We've got opposite where the x is, hypotenuse up the top, and adjacent at the 12. If we write down SOHCAHTOA, remember we use this SOHCAHTOA whether we're doing an angle or a side. We have something at the opposite, which is the x. We have 12 at the adjacent, so it has to be a TOA, or tan x equals opposite over adjacent. Now x, remember in this case, is always the angle, so it's 40 equals opposite is the x that's in the question, and 12 for the adjacent. To do a side, please don't forget how to do a side as we move on to do angles. We have got to do those two numbers multiplied together. So 12 times tan of 40, and we should get 10.1 metres for that one. For the next one, if I just change the colour here, we need to do SOHCAHTOA again. But in this case, we have got the opposite over that side. The h is where the 12 is, adjacent at the 5. So we tick the a and the h, and we can see we're using cos. So cos of x equals adjacent over hypotenuse. We don't know what x is, so cos of x is equal to, and the adjacent is 5 over 12. If I can squeeze this in, to find x, we have got to do cos minus 1 of 5 divided by 12. And if you pop that into your calculator, again, it's best to use the online calculator for this. We get 65.4 degrees for that one. Okay, so that was just a quick recap of how to do both of those questions. There is now a worksheet attached to the Teams page, which is in a post that is for Monday's work. Okay, so big, massive, huge banner that says work for Monday the 18th of January. That's where you'll find the work to do. Okay, if you've got any questions, please make sure you ask them on the comments of the post. And if you do need to, you can email me as well. Okay, see you all later. Goodbye.